Put that right there. So guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Gareth, this is Tech Check. If you watched the last video guys, you'll know that we installed this Top Sky dual motor electric standing desk and it's been absolutely brilliant. Can't fault it, had it for a couple of weeks now and it's been absolutely perfect. If you've not checked that out, I'll leave it up there in the corner. Go check it out now. Value for money, fantastic. Performance, even better. This week though, it's posed me another problem. The reason why I wanted this electric standing desk was so that I could stand up, we could be a little bit more mobile and introduce a little bit more mobility into the actual videos rather than just sitting there. It means that when we're doing builds, I've got different camera angles and it should mean that we have a little bit more, well, motion in the video. So that leaves me with one problem, this light source that's above me. It's not a particular problem with the light itself or the dome, it's the fact that it's too big for this small studio. So that's today's problem, and where this product from Falcon Eyes comes in. I've actually purchased this myself, it weren't sent out. I did reach out to them, but unfortunately they didn't get back to me. But never mind, I actually liked the product and I thought, do you know what, that will suit my needs down to a T. So I went out and bought one. Today we're going to review it, we're going to install it, and I'm going to give you that seal of approval. Is it actually worth it? Let's do it. So if you're like me and you've only got a small space, I don't have the luxury of a huge room. So my studio's 14 foot by 7 foot and these huge softboxes do take up quite a large amount of room. This one, for instance, is the Godox FW95. So it's just short 5 centimeters of a meter and, well, it takes up loads of room. Whilst I get some really nice soft light, well, the trade-off is the amount of room that it actually takes up. This product could be exactly what you're looking for. Let's open it up, take a look. So before we actually get into unpacking this, guys, I will say that the carry case and that it comes in is absolutely fantastic. Really nice quality. It looks like it's waterproof as well. Comes with 2 decent zips and it's got Falcon Eyes just on here as well. Overall, really good, nice carry case, and it's going to keep everything together really well. So let's open this up. Let's see what we get inside. So this is the first time, guys, that I've actually opened this up as well. So it looks like we've got the large foldable softbox, which is the RX-18SB. This is the newer version, and I have seen a review where it says it comes with this kind of foldable softbox, small one. It's more like a balloon. So we'll have a look at that a little bit later on if we've got time. Get down to the meat and bones of it. This is the Rolleiflex actual LED panel. So let's have a look at this. Oh, that's insane. So thin. It's so thin, it's unreal. So essentially, guys, this is a foldable LED panel. It's got, as you can see here, it's got all individual LEDs, and I'm already imagining the actual different applications that you could use for this. So again, it is, well, weighs next to nothing, and as you can see here, all the LEDs on there nicely packaged within this particular material here as well. And then you've obviously got the honeycomb and the outer that can attach via Velcro. It's got this power cable which is on the back. Nice that it comes off the bottom so you can orientate it whichever way you want. Next up is our power line adapter as well. So what we would have is we would have our UK mains power, which would run directly into this power line adapter, and then this would then go into our circuit control box as well. Comes with this cool and nifty little sled on here as well. So you could, if really wanted to, you could remove this and have this totally separate. You don't actually have to have this housing on there if you don't want it. But nice to see that that all stays in there, no problem at all. And we'll turn our attention to this control box, which is here. And that's nowhere near as heavy as what I thought it was going to be. That looked like it was going to be really heavy, but in actual fact, it's not heavy at all. The cool thing about this, guys, is not only can you power it via mains power, but you can actually attach a detachable battery on here, which will give you quite a lot of mobility. If you're looking to obviously take it outside and do some shoots outside, you don't actually have to have UK mains power. They do say it's waterproof. I know the panel is waterproof, so you can use it outside. Obviously, I don't like the thought of having anything which is electric around water. It gives me the shivers. But it does say that it is IP rated, so you could have it outside, but I would tend to keep it away from water as much as possible. The other nifty trick here is the fact that this little triangle on the back here and this little triangle here actually goes together really nicely. So if you wanted to actually hang these and keep them together, no problem whatsoever. It's got a nice little nifty little button on the side here, which you can just press, and then that is released. And then second to last, we've got this L bracket here, which again is really, really cool, guys. It can attach to our light source, and you can attach to a light stand or anything like that. I've got a couple of brackets which this can just hook onto one side. I can alter the angle, and then the light source can be actually attached to the other. Nice included little product there. Last but not least, we have our X bracket, which is neatly tucked away in there. So essentially it's got little arrows on the end here. So this one goes this way, this one goes this way, this one will go this way, and then this one will go this way as well. So essentially what will happen here, guys, is this will form our X and the basis of basically our softbox. So essentially it will go like that, and then it will attach our softbox on the underside, and then we've got that nice mount that we can utilize our L bracket on there to attach it to any stands or to potentially a wall mount or something like that, which really, really lightweight. And to be quite honest with you, look how shallow that is in terms of the amount of room that that's going to take up. That's the most exciting part, and the reason why I wanted it in this room, because of the room that it takes up is minute compared to that one up there. So now that we've had a look what's inside, let's take down this softbox, let's get this put together, and let's get it installed. Come on, nice. There we go. And that gives you some indication, guys, of how big this light dome is just in this small space. It's humongous. Now that dome's down, that light's down, let's put this together. But before we do, just look how much room I've actually got. I'm 6 foot. That dome light was actually touching the top of my head, and I couldn't even stand up with it there. So it was always slightly just out of camera because I was always down here. I was never up here. But this room's totally transformed because I've got loads more space, and it feels fantastic. Let's put this one together and actually see how much room we've gained. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to roll out our LED panel, flexible roll. We're going to take our X bracket, which is here, and I'm going to put that into one of the corners. Make sure it goes all the way into the corner. The same on all of these 4 sides. There we go. Right. So, effectively, we've got our X bracket, which is nice and secure, holding this LED panel in place. And as you can see there, guys, that then keeps it really nice and rigid. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our softbox, we're going to fold it out and place this inside. I'll do that now. And then we're just folding down these Velcro bits on top. That's so quick. It's unreal. Look how thick that is there, comparable to one of those parabolic softboxes. Insane. Let's go ahead and put the diffuser on. And there we have it, guys. Absolutely phenomenal. It weighs absolutely nothing. Takes a very short amount of time to put together as well. So this would be perfect for people that are looking to use it mobile and want something that's quick, run, gun, shoot, no problems whatsoever. And bearing in mind, guys, you don't actually need to have this housing around it. I just want it on there just so I can redirect the light a little bit better, and it looks a little bit nicer as well. Oh my God, it's going to have so much room. I can't even touch the ceiling. Let's get this installed. So we're going to use that little L bracket here, guys, in order to install it. Slide that on, we'll tighten one side, make sure it's nice and secure. And then what we'll do is we'll just open the other side up, and then I can alter any angles and things like that I want. Oh, that is absolutely amazing. Let's put these steps away, let's tidy up, and let's have a look. So I'm just going to attach these 4 little pins here into here. This is a good 2 meter power cable as well, so that's even a bonus there, because the worst thing in the world is having no flexibility and no length on the cable. We'll plug our cable into our power supply, and then we'll take the other end of the cable and we'll plug it into the actual control box. We can then flick the switch on the power, and hey presto, we've got some more light. Now, things to note here, guys, on this display here, you can see we're currently outputting at very much a tungsten light at 3100 Kelvin. What we can do with this is knock it all the way up to 5600, which is more like daylight. So depending on what you're actually looking for in terms of look, you can easily adjust it by these 50 different or settings at 50 Kelvin at a time. So all the way down to 3000, which is this nice orange looking light. I like it up at 5600, and this is on 1% at the minute, guys. Let's just see what it looks like as we go up. So that's currently at 50%, and that is bright. Now, I'm conscious that obviously it might not show it on camera so much because of the ISO changing, but let's knock it up to 100. Wow. Now that's bright. It's white. Very, very white. Let's knock it down to 3000. So a massive, massive difference, and really, really good controllability here. So I really don't like the tungsten look, but I do like the white light, and I think it really, really gives a nice white, and it's going to be really, really good for people that are doing showcases, showing off new products and that kind of thing. So let's start with pros. Number 1, it can be powered either through AC power or a 14.8 volt additional battery. Number 2, the circuit control box can control the brightness and the Kelvin, so you can have something like 3000 Kelvin, which is a really tungsten light, all the way up to 5600 Kelvin, which is really much like daylight. You can go up the brightness levels at 1% at a time, and it gives you loads of controllability. Number 3, which is I think is a big one, is the LED light panel itself can be rolled away, easily stored in its carry case, but not only that, really portable and lightweight as well. Number 4 is the time to install or erect this from taking it out of the carry case to having it fully erected, up and working, is about 3 minutes, which is insane. Number 5 is the actual size of the LED light panel, including the softbox. So it's 64 by 46 centimeters, and including the softbox itself, it's got a depth of 15 centimeters. Unlike this Godox FW95, which is 95 by 95, but it's also 60 centimeters. So it's 4 times less in terms of depth, giving you that extra height. So if you don't have the ceiling space, or potentially wall mounted, you're going to get a lot from this. A couple of honourable mentions here. You've also got 2 softboxes, you've got the L bracket, you've got 100 watts of LED output, and not only that, you've got this 2.5 gig antenna that if you've got multiple ones of these lights, you can sync them up and you can control them all at the same time as well. But whoa, you're just trying to sell us a product. Not the case at all, guys. Let's talk about some of the cons. So in terms of the cons, one of the things that I find quite annoying, unlike this Godox SL60 here, comes with this nice sleek remote, You don't actually get a remote with the RX-18TD. You can actually purchase one, but it's additional extra. We actually talked about the benefit of this being mobile or portable and not needing mains power. But in order for that to happen, you need a 14.8 volt battery, actual V-mount battery, and this doesn't actually come with one. Again, it would cost you extra to add it on. And then last but not least, guys, is the actual price or the cost. And that's the elephant in the room here. I always think that cost is always dependent on what value a certain product's going to add to you or your setup. Now, for me, the price of this was £329.99. I know, right? It sounds a lot of money. Considering this SL60 and this FW95 was about £110, it was around 3 times the cost. But given the fact that it fits perfectly, increases my room size, reduces the amount of room that it actually takes up, and gives a really nice soft light, it fit the bill really well for me. But that's something to take in consideration, guys. If you have got the space and you're looking to obviously provide a budget kind of setup that's going to provide really similar results, then you have got to obviously look for alternate solutions. So £329.99, guys, is quite a lot of money. I managed to pick mine up on Prime Day and I managed to get it for £287, I think. So I managed to save nearly £50 on that, which is really good. So I would say to yourself, look whether you've got room for these other options, but if you don't, you're not going to be dissatisfied with regards to this purchase here. Guys, I just want to say, I hope you found this useful. I hope you've obviously enjoyed the content. If you have, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Leave a big fat thumbs up. It really helps me out. I want to say thank you to all the recent subscribers. I wish you all the very best. And if you like this content, have a look at the other videos that I leave on screen now. Take care. I'll see you in the next one.